You channel way you try. You channel way you try. You channel way you try.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are SSS.mp4 University, so thank you for your all attendance here. This is our great honor to stand here and join all of you in a warm night like this. And I wish you health, joy, and happiness. So I would like to introduce our idea, SIFE vendor. And before we begin, I would like to ask you 2 questions. How many of you do not know what a condom is? Please raise your hand. No? I want to see. How many of you honestly feel shy when mentioned about condom? Please raise your hand. So, see, people, especially those, are shy enough to not learn deeply about sex, but curious enough to try having sex without any protection. That's the reason that urged us to do this plan. So, SIFE vendor is the project to create a network of vending machines that offer customers safe sex devices like condoms, contraceptive pills in the most convenient way.
So I guess many of you still don't understand why we're doing the project. So now I will explain it to you through some statistics here. As you can see here, there are 190,000 people in Vietnam infected with HIV and AIDS viruses. And about half of the case come from unprotected sexual relations. And we searched the internet, we accidentally come through this survey. That is a survey about what way people think is the best to avoid HIV transmission. And as you can see here, among every people believe that using condom is the best thing to do. And when you use the condom, you also prevent the other sexually transmitted disease like syphilis or gonorrhea. But HIV and other sexually transmitted disease is not our only problem. In Vietnam, there is one bigger issue. This is abortion. Here in Vietnam, we have the highest abortion rate in the world, with about 1 million case abortion every year. And almost every single case came from unprotected sexual relations. As you can see in the chart here, Vietnam is leading the world in abortion rate with 83.3 abortion cases per 1,000 pregnancies. This is very hard. And my friend here wants to tell you a story of her.
Yes, several months ago, I met an old friend who was my classmate in high school, and he is now experiencing a valuable job. You can guess and imagine, he is now a father. Now, not exactly, he has been a father for almost 2 years. That means he was a father when he was in grade 11, and his girlfriend was pregnant when she was in grade 9. And now both of them just stay at home, relying on his parents, and haven't had any decision yet for their future. So we can see the visual consequence that made by a unprotected sexual relation to young people.
So that's the reason when you have sexual relations without using condom. And according to research, using condom will prevent about 80% of HIV transmission and 95% of unwanted pregnancies. Yes, in Vietnam, there are still 81% still feel impressed by going to the drugstore and buying condom. And nearly 50% don't want to travel long distance to the drugstore when they don't have condom with them. So that's why we are doing this project. And now my friend will tell you our goals.
So what a purpose for us to do this plan. The first goal is to reduce HIV and other STD patients in Vietnam. Secondly, we want to reduce the especially for young girls between 13 and 18. And thirdly, we want to help people get used to using the condoms and other safe-sex devices and pills, and make them understand that there should be not any shyness for the willing to learn deeply about safe-sex. And lastly, we wish we could make these people more open to sex, prevent negative thoughts about sexual relations, which is part of humanity. So we continue with how we are going to make this. We divide our team into two types, as you can see, the mid type and the full type. With the mid type, is selling only condoms. You put your money here, you choose your products at the top you want here, and wait for your products to go out this way. This card machine is small, easy to use and play, and it only sells condoms, but many brands, and you can choose, and you can avoid being embarrassed or caught by your friends or your relatives when you buy condoms, because we're going to put it in private places like toilets or bathrooms, in restaurants, cinemas, departments, and so on. Continue with the second type. It's the full type. This is larger. You also put your money here. Select a lot of card products besides condoms, and wait for your products to go out this way. And in the time you wait, you can watch this left screen and watch films that took place to educate people about dangerous injuries that can be spread through unprotected sex. This type of vendor harder to place and maintain, but support a large amount and wide variety of products such as pregnancy test kits, tampons, personal lubricants, and other products to avoid embarrassment. And you can see this is the Durex, and this is African. If you go to buy a Durex, people may not know because they need to understand that you just buy African. This is personal lubricant, and this is some kind like C-set. And other cards we can sell is such as Fuller, chewing gum, tampons, and others like tissue, chocolate, candies, and many so on. So we're gonna put it in public areas like campaign park, like big C supermarket, apartments like Gala in Gala, I guess everybody knows. Vietnam National University area, Phumi Home, rich people also need condoms, and Fulham Park, and Dong Dao Industrial Zone.
And to have a better understanding of the market, we have conducted surveys on famous internet forums, and that is the result we get. When we ask 400 people about the views on our idea, we get 70% on agreement, again only 4% of disagreement. That's a really high rate. And that is some common concern. As you can see here, the guy here agree with our idea, but the guy here still afraid that why he buy condom in drugstore, he will have a better instruction and a better guarantee on the condom quality than when he buy in our machine. So why do we need people to know about the location of our machine? Firstly, we will introduce the machine location on popular forum. Like we go to some forum like that, or like this. And we go a trip and tell them that, hey guys, we have seen some interactive machine in that place or this place. And then we will work up our station. Then just like the International Day, but we will tell people by mouth, and then will spread very quickly. And the last is a promotion. For the first few months, we will be free medium class column and have a 50% discount for high class column for people. And we have do some estimated prices here. And we think that per product we will have about 40%. We will have a 40% profit, and with the average price of 10,000 Vietnam, and this we'll do some calculation, and we get 260 million Vietnam profit per month. About where we will get the capital for our project, we have a list here for main source. That's an investor, the government volunteer, and SIFE Preventing Fund, non-government charity fund, and column and consultancy producer. And we will play the advertisement and poster on our machines.
Plan to have a personnel structure as follows. We expect to have about 15 to 20 machine maintaining and rebuilding staff, and we think we will have a finance executive, marketing manager to manage the company and dealing with other partners. We expect to have 5 to 10 custom care service staff. Every project have an initial phase and expansion phase, and now I'm gonna show you our expansion plan. After 1 year, if the project is well accepted and profitable, we look for more capital and increase the number of mini-time to 50 and full-time to 30 machines. If customers get used to the vendors and people acknowledge them, we will start to advertise in TV and newspaper to get a popular reception among the public. Besides Ho Chi Minh City, we will expand the project to other areas of Vietnam.
So we realized that our ideas has many weaknesses, and I can show you some expected challenge and how can we fight this. The first is you can see in estimated finance, the money our capital is quite big, and to solve this we can cooperate with government non-government funds. Secondly is the lack of experience in new time business. This machine is quite new in Vietnam, but in many other countries they have used them for many years, and we believe that we can learn from them. And you can see in the slide, many countries have used this. Why we cannot? About the reason why we take up this idea. The people are quite ignorant when they go to the store, meet the commercials and ask to buy condoms. But in our full-time machine, we don't sell only condoms, but also sell snacks, foods, or drinks. And the final list is many kinds of breaking or stealing in vending machine has happened in Ho Chi Minh City area recently. We think we can deal with it by organizing a good number of maintaining staff. And this is the end of our presentation. Thanks for your listening. Enjoy the Gala.